Hey peeps, Donna here, also known as Schwigg. Just finished workout. It is just after midnight now, and I wanted to do a couple more questions from my giveaway. So I'm going to jump right into it. Ruby says, did you receive a lot of judgment? I'm assuming judgment on my having weight loss surgery. I'm going to say no, because I didn't give anybody the opportunity to judge it before I had it done. So after I had it done, it was kind of like, oh well, you know, like if the people who are closest to me, who I told, just kind of had to accept it. But other than that, afterwards even, no, I haven't, or maybe I should say not to my face. I haven't. So that's, thank you, Ruby, for your question. And I've got Kimberly XO. Treated differently. Have people treated you differently after weight loss? Has your weight loss changed anything between you and your spouse? I wouldn't say it's changed anything between me and my spouse. He was all for the surgery. He was for it years ago. And I think he was ready to see a change in me for the better. You know, we used to have talks every once in a while, and, you know, they're pretty sensitive talks. And but he was always really great about it, and he just always voiced his concern about my health. It wasn't about my weight. It was always about my health and about, you know, I was becoming a more and more severe diabetic, and just not being able to move, not being able to go out and do the things I wanted to do. I started to become more of a hermit just because I didn't want to be seen. Never bought nice clothes. I still don't have nice clothes, but that will change one day. Hopefully in the next 4 or 5 months. But I don't buy nice clothes. I don't. I wasn't going out. So it was really changing our lifestyle. It was really, he was doing a lot of things, or starting to do a lot of things on his own. So it hasn't changed. What has it changed between us? Maybe that we're doing more together. That would be something. Going crabbing. That was a lot of fun. Still looking forward to the next time we do it. But yeah, okay. And have people treated you differently after your weight loss surgery? Have they treated me differently? I think especially lately, people have noticed I've gone out a little bit more. I'm still pretty much a hermit. I've gone out a little bit more, and more people have noticed the changes in me. For example, I went to my dentist today and saw my dental hygienist and my dentist, checkup and a cleaning, and they didn't recognize me. I find that hard to imagine, but they didn't. My dental hygienist kind of walked right past me and was looking for me. And that's a lady that I've known for like almost 25, 30 years. And I've known her outside of the dentist office through other organizations. And yeah, she didn't recognize me. So that was kind of cool. But have they treated me any differently? You know what? I think from some people that I used to work with that never really gave me much time before, that I now see on the street are saying hi. And these are people that I cross paths with on a frequent basis, and they never really acknowledged me before. So maybe in that way I'm getting treated a little bit different. But no, I'm not really. I do have a story for you. So my husband had a hockey tournament on the weekend. Sorry, just a second. Take a drink, peeps. My husband had a hockey tournament on the weekend. They did fantastic, by the way. They won the whole tournament. So that was their division of the tournament. There was like 162 teams over there. It was a big event. But while I was there, a bunch of us ladies went out and for a drink. And I don't drink hardly ever, but I have had a few drinks when I went to Vegas, and because I was gone for the weekend and it was a special weekend, whatever, I had a couple more drinks over the weekend. When I say drinks, I'm talking about Long Island iced tea, because that's what I drink. So I get my Long Island iced tea, and of course it hits me right away, and I'm two sheets to the wind. Anyways, the lady I'm sitting beside, who I've only ever met once before, starts to tell me about another lady. There were 4 more ladies that were sitting with us that got up and left after we'd been there for a while. And she turns to me and says, you know, she's lost 100 pounds. The lady that was sitting beside her. And I was like, oh, yeah, I can relate. You know, like, I'm telling you, I was hammered. I was like, yeah, I can relate. And she says, yeah, she had to go and get all of her skin chopped off, and she had to have her boobs redone, and you know, and it's like, oh, yeah, I can relate to that too. And she says, yeah, well, you know, she had her stomach stapled. And it was kind of like not said in the nicest way. And I was like, I can relate to that one as well. And of course, everybody else I was sitting with was laughing hysterically. 2 of those 4 other people were family members who knew that I had had this done. And, you know, like, I was just taking it all with a grain of salt, because number 1, I was drunk. Number 2, I was, because that's what it is. You know, how else are you going to take it? So, anyways, she thought, you know, after we told her, as in me and my family members told her, yeah, that, you know, like, I had the surgery too. We went up to what was called the party room. And while we were up there, this other lady was there, and who I was told not to say anything to, because the lady who told me didn't know if she would be comfortable with if the lady who had the surgery would be comfortable with me knowing. So, okay, that was fine. I wasn't going to say anything. So we're up there, and everybody's mingling, because there's quite a few people there. And another lady says to the lady who told me all this information, she says, I recognize that chick over there. Who is she? Why do I recognize her? Pointing to the lady who had had the surgery. And she says, oh, that's so-and-so. She had weight loss surgery. Or not weight loss surgery. She had her stomach stapled. She had to go get all her skin cut off. And I was listening to this, and I didn't say it really bugged me. It didn't really bug me, because the way I think of it is, people are just, I don't want to say ignorant, but not educated about the weight loss surgery and what it can really do for people. Instead of, you know, really getting into it. And I should have talked to that lady a little bit more about it, and instead of just going, oh yeah, I had that done too, I should have told her, you know, like why I had it done. I'm almost not a diabetic anymore. It's helped all of my health issues in every single way. I can move better. I'm doing more. I feel good about myself. I'm starting to get out there and be back in the, you know, in the social scene kind of thing. So, no, I'm totally off track. What was the question? Have people treated you differently? So, you know what? I don't feel like people have treated me differently. But you know what? Behind my back, I think that is going on. I do believe that I do have at least one friend who is treating me different. And maybe, I don't think it's out of jealousy. Maybe it's out of fear of what's happening with her and her health and stuff. But I don't know. I don't even know. I don't think she's jealous at all. that wouldn't be the right word to use. Or envious. That's not the right word to use either. As I know I've put this out there before, and I've gotten comments back saying, people saying, you know, like, forget it, you know, like, they're not worth it and all the rest of that stuff. But no, I still think they are worth it. So, just because, you know, I can't expect everybody to be really supportive, and not everybody is going to be, is going to care. Not everybody's going to care. So anyways, I think I answered the question. So Kimberly XO, thank you for your question. And Ruby, thank you for your questions. Thank you for entering my giveaway. And what else do I need to say? I did my workout. I powered through it. And hey, you know what, you guys? I'm doing this Fitbit challenge with my friends right now. With my friends, with you guys, with some of you who joined me on Fitbit. And I'm having a blast. And it's really, really, I'm really competitive with that kind of stuff. So, you know, anybody wants to join me, drop me a line. My information's gonna be below for Fitbit, Instagram, Facebook. I haven't been on Facebook since forever. I don't think I've ever posted anything on my weight loss surgery Facebook. So that might be a useless one, but my YouTube channel, you know, if you're watching this, you know what my YouTube channel is. What else is there? Something else. I don't know. Anyways, all that information's down below. So I am really tired. I need to go have a shower. Look at me. Terrible. This is me without makeup. I usually have like about 5 layers of makeup to hide all of this. This is rosacea. So I'm going to say good night. I hope you all have a really good sleep. Peace out, peeps.